Okay, the next thing is password or account expiration. So temporary accounts should have an expiration date set when they are created. All right. Now, the reason I say that is because as an administrator, if we are in a relatively large or a very large environment, we're not going to remember to disable that account we created 3 weeks ago or a month ago or 6 months ago, right? Just too many of them to manage. So if we do that in an automated fashion and say, okay, every user account that we create, if it's a temporary or a contractor account, as an example, we're going to give them 30 days or maybe 3 months or 6 months of access. At that point, it automatically disables unless we extend. So there are a number of systems out there, and again, it's going to depend on your environment, but there are a number of things that we can do to plug into your directory management or your account management system that will say, okay, 15 days or maybe 3 weeks before that account is set to expire, we'll start actually emailing the account creator or the hiring manager or whoever and say, okay, this is getting ready to expire. If you want to extend this, just reply back to this email or log into this website or send an email to the the AD or the directory service administrator, what have you. Okay, some things are more automated than others. But by doing that, we automatically kind of guarantee or build in the fact that user accounts, temporary accounts, contractor accounts are not going to extend beyond their useful life. So that way, after a couple of years, we have 30, 40, 50, 100 temporary accounts that people are long gone, but those accounts are still active. Those things become security risks, right? They are things that are not monitored. It's an attack surface for a hacker. And now they have an account that they can bang against and try to brute force or do whatever with that no one's really monitoring. Okay, those are all risks that as security professionals we need to mitigate. So as I mentioned, it ensures that administrators don't forget to disable and expire accounts. Okay, we covered that. We leave accounts intact, okay, and just disabled. That's the differentiator. We don't want to necessarily delete that account. We want to just disable it. All right, it can always be enabled later. Because, and I'll cover it again in a moment, if we delete that account, we also delete the security ID or the SID associated with that account. So if there are encrypted files or things that we need that are specific to that exact account, if we delete it, even if we recreate with the same username, that SID is different. Okay, so in effect, from the computer's perspective or from the OS perspective, it's a different account. So we can also, as I mentioned, extend that account through some type of automated method. So there's no right way or wrong way to do that. But just the main takeaway is we want to automatically or pre-configure that expiration to take place at X amount of days after that account is created.